Hey, what up? It's Ty 1822. Now that Brock Lesnar is the new WWE champion, it gives WWE more time with talent. Now, Brock Lesnar is a part timer, which a lot of fans don't like. But since Brock Lesnar defeated John Cena to become the new WWE champion, all that crying about a part time goes away by a lot of fans. Now, Brock Lesnar, of course, will not be on Monday Night Raw every single week. We might see Brock Lesnar next month in the middle of September. Now, John Cena will be on Raw next week. We'll find out what's going to happen. Now, of course, John Cena will get his rematch against Brock Lesnar. I don't see Cena winning the belt back. That's every fan fair right there, seeing John Cena win the belt back. But that's not going to happen because I'm going to guarantee this Brock Lesnar will not lose another match until WrestleMania 31. So now with WWE Creative, they can look at certain talents. And they can say, okay, who can we build around Brock Lesnar? Now Brock Lesnar is the champ because you got to get Brock Lesnar fused. You just can have feud with John Cena and that's it. You got to have some strong enough characters. You look at a guy like Sheamus, who's a former multi-time champion. Sheamus Brock Lesnar match will be really good, but you got to get us to care about Sheamus more and make Sheamus be that guy who could be one of the main eventers. You have a guy like Roman Reigns, you can still build for the next couple months. A lot of people say a guy like Seth Rollins, but that's not going to happen, which we all know. In other characters, you would just try something with them and see can you get them to move up the chain. They could do something Randy Orton, even though Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar match unlikely will happen. You can still do something to make him and the character feel more important. You got to do something, do some type of tournament. You know, whoever won the tournament would face Brock Lesnar, but these characters got to be strong because it's so difficult to say who can face Brock Lesnar. The only person I come up with right now is Sheamus, or if Batista returns, you could do a Batista Brock Lesnar because I think that's the way when Batista could come back and Batista could be loved by the fans. I know, his last run was horrible because it was bad time about WWE. He was in Daniel Bryan spotlight at the time, and that was a bad thing for him. So a guy like Batista coming back would do wonders for WWE. That's another guy you would say, okay, that guy fits Brock Lesnar. You had Batista, Sheamus, John Cena, and you can bring other guys up. Try to bring Cesaro up. You can look at these characters and say, okay, what character can we get to move up, and for fans who actually care about it and say, okay, you know what? Maybe the person go against Brock Lesnar. They got to build around Brock Lesnar badly because something wrong when you a fan. You can't figure out who can go up against Brock Lesnar. Because I read reports, I don't know if it's true or not, they were saying that Vince and Triple H are butting heads because they don't know who should face Brock Lesnar. I mean, that's how you know when your talent is not up to par, when you don't know who should face Brock Lesnar for the WWE champion. The only person we can come over right now is John Cena. You got other characters out there who not ready because WWE just been doing their job trying to push other people. It's one moment somebody get a push, the next moment they push get stopped, like Cesaro. So the WWE is all their fault. And now that Brock Lesnar is champion, they gotta look back and say, oh man, if Brock Lesnar gonna be the champion maybe until WrestleMania, they gotta do something. You just can't have these people in the same role right now not doing anything. With Brock Lesnar as champion and him being a part-timer, you really gotta build characters now. You cannot sit back and relax like, okay, we're going to just, hey, this guy do the same old thing. Those days are over because you got to look for opponents for Brock Lesnar. You still got a bunch of pay-per-views coming up. And Brock Lesnar, this is a part I don't even know. Will Brock Lesnar even be on a pay-per-view that's like not like an A pay-per-view? Like, I'm not talking about SummerSlam or Royal Rumble or Survivor Series or WrestleMania. I'm talking about shows like 90. Well, yeah, he got to be 90 champions, of course. But the show after TLC, like, will he be on those shows? That's what I'm wondering. Because, well, Brock Lesnar defend his belt on every single pay-per-view. If he's going to do that, you got to build other characters up. Because if he's not going to do that, which will make a lot of sense to me, because then you have him facing people who ain't ready. And WWE has to really be very creative and try to just move people real fast. But say like this, John Cena lose to Brock Lesnar in a rematch. Who's after? Is it Sheamus? Is it Batista? Is he return? Who is it? Because you got September, October, November, December. Think about that. Who can go against Brock Lesnar for all those months? Royal Rumble, January, February, Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Or is No Way Out again. I forgot. But think about those. That's like 4 to 6 pay-per-views left. Who can go against Brock Lesnar? So WWE Creative got a lot of work on their hands if Brock Lesnar is going to wrestle every single month. But should he have to anyway as the WWE Champion? If he don't, to me, it'll make a lot of sense that he don't, because it's not going to really get you into it. You know, who he going to face, because we're like, okay, he going to beat that guy, he going to beat that guy, he going to beat that guy. I mean, how many people look forward to Brock Lesnar facing certain people that haven't been getting strong pushes in the last couple months? I mean, I just don't know, man. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, that's not going to happen. I just don't see it happen. If they happen, that'd be WrestleMania 31. John Cena will get one more match. I don't see him get another match after. Sheamus, Brock Lesnar, probably will happen. You know, maybe at Survivor Series, my guess. I don't see Randy Orton turning face to go against Brock Lesnar, which would be good if it happened. I wouldn't mind that right there. That's something refreshing for Randy Orton character to go against Brock Lesnar. So, you know, WWE got a lot of work to do, man. A lot of work to do now that Brock Lesnar is the new WWE Champion. See, you know, you had John Cena, you know, as champion. Of course, we knew who was going to get their matches against John Cena, because John Cena did every single week on television. When a guy like Brock Lesnar is a part-timer, and you look at certain characters, it makes me say, damn, WWE really suck at, you know, building up new talent and, you know, giving people pushes. It really shows, man, when you look at a guy like Brock Lesnar. So that's why I say, you know, this give WWE a lot of time with talent, and they got to do something about it, because it's really hard to choose who should Brock Lesnar face for the next couple months as a new WWE champion. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.